This TikTok star is creating. They're creating and earning from that creation. What are they earning? They're earning your energy, your free advertisement, your free marketing. Let that sit for a while. Understand what you're doing for these TikTok stars. Gentlemen, greetings. My name is Shelton. You can call me Shellings. And this is Boy to Man. On this channel, we speak about basic things about being a man. Today, we are going to speak about how to fix your life right now. In order for you to fix your life right now, you need to understand what is breaking your life right now. What is it that's pulling your life back and what's keeping you at the same spot where you're constantly repeating the same cycles and you are comfortable in that repetition of those cycles? Now, we need to understand this one very important thing. This is instant gratification. It's a very, very, very important thing that you must understand how it affects your life, why it affects your life that way, and what you can do in order to help yourself or fix yourself and fix your life. Now, for us to understand instant gratification, there's one important thing we need to understand, which is attention. We must understand that attention is actually a currency. Attention is your currency. This is why most social medias are actually free, because you pay them with your attention. When you pay them with your attention, they convert that into revenue and they make money off of it, right? I'm not going to go into the full details of how that actually happens. However, it's not free. You are paying with your attention, and that's the value. That's the most valuable thing. Now, let's think about why your attention is very valuable. Your attention is your currency. The more attention that you give, the more of your currency you're giving away. The more attention that you give, the more energy you are giving away. Attention, where attention flows, energy goes, right? That's why that rhymes, because when you give your attention to something, they receive your energy. For example, the TikTok dancers, you watch the TikTok and let's say you learn a new move or a new dance and you go for a party that same night and you repeat that same dance. Someone will ask you, where did you learn that move? You followed a certain account on TikTok and you saw the dance and you repeated the dance, right? Now, what's going to happen after that? You've told them about the TikTok account and now they're going to look at that account and that same cycle is going to repeat. Now, where is your energy going? Your energy is going to the TikTok creator who has created this dance move, and you've given them your energy by referring them to someone else. And that someone else is going to do the same thing and repeat the same thing and repeat the same thing. Now, it's not a bad thing. It's not a negative thing. However, as human beings, we do have priorities. You must understand where your priorities must be. Are you going to use your attention and your ability to learn new things on a TikTok video or a TikTok dance or a piece of entertainment that you find on TikTok? This TikTok star is creating. They're creating and earning from that creation. What are they earning? They're earning your energy, your free advertisement, your free marketing. Let that sit for a while. Understand what you're doing for these TikTok stars or whoever you like to follow on these social media platforms. You're giving them your free marketing and free advertisement, and they grow and become more viral, thus giving them more sponsorship deals with big companies, XYZ. You are part of the cycle. You're part of the slave mind cycle. You just watch the TikTok, you tell someone about it, they tell someone about it, they get more views, more followers, they become rich. So you're working for them free and you don't even know that. Right. So let's understand instant gratification. Now you understand how important your attention is and how your attention works and the amount of incredible things that it can do. Let's understand instant gratification. What is instant gratification? Instant gratification is the constant need for, I will display what instant gratification actually means. However, I'll give you a basic understanding through my words. Instant gratification is the constant need for gratification, for the feel good feeling in your body, always, constantly. For example, I need food now. You want to get food now. So you constantly snack on Doritos, for example, or on chips, on sugar babies, jelly beans, XYZ, fizzy drinks. You want to feel that feeling constantly. You know, when you have a nice can of Sprite, you know, that sound. Yes. When you have a nice can of Sprite and you sip it in and you have that very lovely feeling of the fuzziness in your mouth. That feeling that you have right there, it's a feel-good feeling and you are constantly looking for it. Similarly with having sugar babies or sour sweets, XYZ, Doritos, that feeling that you get when you eat that food. You want entertainment now. You want to watch, you want to laugh now. You want to feel something now. So you go on Instagram, you scroll and you find something very funny. You find a video of somebody falling. And it's funny. I mean, really, some of these videos are actually quite funny. You find a video of someone falling and you laugh and it's funny. And now you've felt good about it. You felt good. You found something very funny, entertaining, and you felt good about it, right? You want to experience pleasure in a sexual way. What do? You visit Hub and you find whatever you need to find and you begin to express yourself sexually and boom, what happens? You get the experience that you're looking for. You want these instant gratifications now. I want food now. I want entertainment now. I want sex now. So your brain will function in a way which will give you these things now, right? Instantly. That is instant gratification. Now, how is this playing a negative role towards your life? How is this destroying or breaking your life? What you are doing with this is that you are basically telling yourself that you are not worthy. Listen to these words very carefully. You are essentially telling yourself that you are not worthy to entertain yourself. That you are not worthy of giving yourself the feel-good feeling without the need to outsource to big companies such as Instagram, such as YouTube, or these social media platforms. Now, don't get me wrong or don't get it twisted. I'm not referring to educational content or self-development content such as this one. You're on here for the sake of developing yourself. I'm giving you my energy. I'm giving you what can help you fix your life, which is what you're here for. Whereas the opposite now, where you are outsourcing, right, to a social media channel for feel-good feelings, such as entertainment. I want to laugh. So what will I do? I will go on Instagram, find a funny video, and force it to make me laugh because the video is actually quite funny. Rather than going outside, meeting up with new people or making friends or meeting up with friends and having a good laugh, right? Do you see the difference there? You're still needing the same thing. However, here, you will get it right there and there. And here, you need to go outside first. That means you need to wear your shoes and then you need to get your keys. You need to dress good. You need to take a shower. You need to do XYZ. Then, yet alone, you need to then meet the new friends. Or if you have friends already, you need to call them. You need to do so many processes for you to get that gratification or the laugh or the feeling of connection, right? Yes, the social medias want to keep us all connected without having to physically stand up and go through the whole process of connecting one another. So that whole process, right, it teaches you and your mind, your body, that you can simply outsource to the social media companies. Not only social media, you can outsource to a packet of crisps, to a fizzy drink, to something that is probably not good for you, to Hub and you get the feeling that you're looking for from outsourcing towards that. Yet you can get all these feelings from the inside, from yourself. The real question is, how do I create these feelings? How do I now then create a reality or scenario where I do not need to outsource these feelings from, say, Instagram? I'm sorry, I'm not shunning on Instagram. Instagram does very good on one side and it does very, very negative on the other side. So Instagram is it's just a platform, right? It's a platform, and on a platform, you will find a bad side and you'll find a good side. The question is, which side are you on, right? And most people are on the bad side of Instagram. Some people are on the good side, right? Going back to what I was saying, how do you create these feelings that you feel that you need or require, right? You need to create these feelings by understanding that all these feelings are created by you. When you go onto Instagram and you watch a funny video, the funny video isn't funny. You are the one that thinks it's funny. So you determine what is funny for you, right? That is now to do with your own personal beliefs. What do you believe is funny? Do you want to have a laugh? Sure. Sit down and ask yourself, what can you do in order to have a laugh? Rather than something that gives you instant gratification. So you need to think within those lines and within that sphere of reality. What you can do is to find out what it is that you are seeking for within the instant gratification activity. For example, what are you looking for on Quack Hub? You're looking for the feeling of being loved, isn't it? If we go onto a deeper level, you just want to feel loved. So you then go onto Quack Hub to see other people experience that love that you wish you had, right? That's the reason why you go there. Same thing with social media and watching these reels. You want to see how other people are experiencing it so that you can sort of put yourself in that picture and pretend like you are the one who is experiencing that, when in fact you're just in your bed watching on a screen and you're not actually there. You're in this real reality right here, right? So you need to understand that you don't need to outsource to anything else for these feelings. You can outsource them from yourself. You don't really need that packet of crisps or that fizzy drink. Your body knows that it doesn't need it. Let's do an exercise with this understanding of instant gratification. I need you to get a journal. You can pause the video right now. Get a journal, a book, somewhere where you can write something down and keep it for the long term. Right. So I'm assuming that you have a book in front of you and a pen in front of you. Please don't forget your pen. Thank you. Now, draw out a 3-column table and fill it in with IG, standing for instant gratification. Fill it out with emotional state. And finally, replacement. So on IG, you can think of what it is that you think is instant gratification for yourself. I can give you a couple of examples. They're very, very simple, very primitive in nature. Habits such as mindlessly scrolling on Instagram or TikTok or whatever social media platform, YouTube Shorts as well, right? So write that down. So you can write it down as a block or as scrolling on social media. Write it down. Now, I need you to think about what it is that you're looking for in scrolling on Instagram. What are you looking for? The sense of connection or entertainment or just a laugh. Whatever it is that you're looking for, write it down. To feel good, right? Whatever it is, write it down. And finally, the third one, I need you to write down a replacement and ask yourself, I can't do this job for you. I need you to ask yourself. However, I can give you examples of what I would do, right? Ask yourself, what can I do instead, which would take much longer to receive this emotional state? What is it? Well, first of all, I can go outside and take a walk and see other people. Maybe I will meet someone to my liking and be friends with them. Maybe, or maybe I will just breathe very good natural air, right? Now, I need you to write down the most important and disruptive instant gratifications. These can be eating habits, eating disorders. These can also be social media, quack hub, right? Write them down and fill out this table and work towards reducing and work towards making your mind not require the need of outsourcing these instant gratifications for the feeling states that you are searching for. Right, I will leave this video right here. I'm going to ask you to leave a like, put a comment down below on whatever it is that you feel you need to step away from, or whatever instant gratification that you are hooked onto. Put a comment down below and subscribe as well. Share this with somebody that you feel might gain some help from this video. Other than that, I will leave this here and remind you to never be afraid to be too manly. Peace.